Hi guys, it is Erin from LuLaRoe, Erin and Zach, and right now it is all about the Christy T. Yesterday at launch, and everyone wants the Christy T, but unfortunately not every retailer was able to get a Christy T, which means, in truth, not every customer is going to be able to get a Christy T. However, every customer can have a classic tee, and you should have a classic tee if you don't. So, how do we take a classic tee and give it a V-neck? Because everyone wants that beautiful V neckline, right? There is a really cool Lula hack that you can do, and it's super easy. All it takes is a rubber band and a little bit of your time. I'm going to go ahead and show you this. So I'm going to bring this over and show you what we did. This is actually a classic tee, not a Christy tee, and we have created this beautiful V neckline. And how did we do it? Very simply, underneath this, I'm going to lift this up, and then I'm going to show you how to do it using something a little bit bolder so you can see it in action. But you just take and make the tiniest little knot right at the neckline on the underside. You can see it here. I have it with a thin rubber band here, so when it lays against the body, it lays completely flat. Now, once it's on the body, of course, you have to make sure that, let's be a stylist, Erin, and actually put it on the mannequin right. So it comes down. It does make a slight waterfall here, and there's a way that you can do it, and I will show you that if you go make a bigger waterfall here, it's especially great on an oversized look. But I'm going to show you guys how I did this using a rubber band, actually using a hair tie, one of these bigger hair ties, just so you can see it a little bit easier. So I'm going to move this one out of the way, and I'm going to show you guys how we accomplish this look. So here is our classic tee. We're going to bring her over. This is a size large classic tee, and here is the neckline, right? So all you want to do on this, it's super duper easy. You just want to go ahead and you want to find where the middle of your neck is. So that's going to be here, and I'm going to mark it with a finger, and I'm going to reach up underneath. So it's going to be right here, okay? Once you got it, here's your finger. You're going to grab it. You're going to lift your t-shirt up. And the only thing you're trying to do here is you can see the underlying stitching right there, right across. You're just going to make the absolute tiniest little knot, okay? Or little tie off, I should say. It's not a true knot. You're just going to bring that around this way, okay? So you've got that little doohickey hanging right there. And then when you bring it down, it makes that beautiful V-neck just like a Christy T. Now, the reason you're not getting much of a waterfall is because you're only really grabbing right where that neckline is, right where that round stitching is on that neckline. And again, you want to make sure that it's even and it's in the middle. This one here, it looks like my shirt isn't on the mannequin even. There we go. Now my shirt's on the mannequin even, and you can see that it is in fact even. I promise, I know what I'm doing here. But you go ahead and do that. Now, if you want to make a waterfall look with this, you can absolutely do that. You just need to gather more fabric. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift up your shirt again. You're going to find, yet again, where the middle is. And you'll have to forgive me, I wrap my mannequins in saran wrap. That way it's easy to take things on and off. Pro tip for all of you retailers who are watching. So we are going to go ahead and reach underneath. Same technique. You're going to find where the middle of the drape is, and you're going to come up here. Now, when you lift this shirt up, the key this time, what's different this time rather, the key to this one is how much fabric you grab. So here's your finger holding where it belongs, and instead of just grabbing the tiniest little bit, you're gonna go backwards and you're gonna grab more. So you've got a bigger tail. This is gonna gather up more of that fabric, okay? So you're gonna grab and you're gonna make that tail as big as you want it to be. That is completely up to you. You are your own stylist, so we're going to pull that through, and you want to make sure that it sits flat against the body. Again, this is going to be a little bit bulkier because I wanted you guys to be able to see what I was doing. We're going to bring it down, and what this does is it creates, now you're going to have to zhuzh it, it creates a waterfall tie at the top, and that comes right down around the bust like this. So you can create this more dramatic waterfall. You just need to make sure that it's even on your bust line and whatnot. But you can go ahead here, you can pull fabric out a little bit. Like this one, I believe I pulled up a little too much on one side, not quite enough on the other, and it's really simple to rectify. You just pull out a little extra fabric there and make it even, which I've done here. and then you just bring it across the bust line as you like it, like this. So that is how you make this beautiful, and that's super flattering. For us, for busty girls or curvy girls, being able to make this really, really beautiful waterfall in the front is something that it not only is flattering to the chest, but it's flattering to the waist. It almost gives an umpire waist appearance, and it's also great with a V-neck to put your necklaces on and be able to show off your jewelry a little bit. So those are 2 hacks that you can do with a classic tee to make it look similar to a Christy T. For those of you that are unable to get your hands on a Christy T, or those of you retailers out there who are unable to order and would like to give your customers an option of how to make a V-neck out of a classic tee. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you join us next time. Bye.